Hey everybody, my name is Jeremiah Craig, and today we have some Bickmore Creme Polish. So I wanted to put it up against something that I've used for a really long time just because it's so easy to get, is this Kiwi shoe polish. And we're gonna try it out, boot for boot. Let's do it. Okay, so I already cleaned and conditioned these boots. I figured I'd just get that out of the way because this is mainly a competition between Bickmore Black Creme Polish and the Kiwi shoe polish. Since they're already cleaned and conditioned, let's get on with that. And if you need to know how to do that, you can check out the video above. I'm gonna start with the Kiwi first because it's something that I use on a regular basis. Let's just get it done, and then we can see my first impression of the cream polish after just using what I always use. We're just gonna put on here in a circular motion. We'll do the same thing to the other and just make sure the whole boot is covered. I'm expecting the cream to be a little bit different because this is what I've always used. This is what I learned to use when I was on tour. We were going through Cleveland and the saxophone player's dad in the band, Mr. Darryl Brown, and Mr. Darryl Brown Sr., he used this stuff. He used, shoe polish. Maybe not this stuff. Might have been some better stuff, but then when I went back to get some more, this is pretty much all I could find and was the cheapest thing, so I've just used this forever. Next step is to brush it. I got this sock, this old sock that I think I'm just gonna use because it's kind of brand. I don't wear dress socks, so I guess it's not that old. It's old because I never wore it. This is the Buff Step 2, taking a rag to it and making it shiny. I actually have a Bic shining rag that I'm interested in using as well. All right, that's good enough. I don't need to go too crazy. So it obviously looks better than what it did before. It's pretty obvious, right? So that's why I've always used Kiwi, because it does the job, it does it well, and I've never really thought about using anything else just because of those two reasons and because it's really cheap. Can the Bickmore Creme Polish come through? This is the first time actually that I'll be using boot cream, period. You're really making me test a whole bunch of different things. I'm one of those guys that if it works, it works. But man, you guys are really putting me out of my comfort zone, and I appreciate that because it helps me try new things and learn more. So it says you just put it on with a soft cloth and then buff it. It is very creamy. It's so much softer than the Kiwi. Okay, I'm intrigued. So we put it on with a soft cloth, it says. So we're gonna do the old sock again, except this one I made into more of a rag so I could use it better. It says use sparingly too. So I'm guessing that I don't need to use that much if it says that. Use sparingly in all caps. So they're like, don't use a lot, guys. We're serious. Much lighter and softer material. I like how it goes on. When you're putting Kiwi on the boot, the area where you apply it gets more dull. But as I'm applying this and sort of rubbing it in, because I feel like I need to do that, so it's even, it's taking a little bit longer time to make certain that it's even because it's so creamy. But already there's more of a luster than there is with Kiwi. Like if there's already this much luster, how much shinier, how much better looking is this gonna be? This already has me excited. I don't know if I'm using too much though. Like, is this sparingly enough, or am I really going nuts here with the cream? I have no idea what sparingly is. I'm applying it pretty much the same way that I apply the shoe polish. Yeah, I think I used too much here. Let's see if I can spread it out a little bit. If Bic is watching this video, they are yelling at me right now. We said sparingly, in all caps. I like how this goes on though. It's much different. Wow, it actually looks better. after first application. So let's buff it. Wow, it's so shiny already, even before the cloth step. And it feels like it's much less work to actually get to this stage, or else I'm just enjoying it more. It almost looks as shiny just from the brush that I needed the brush and the rag for with the Kiwi. This is so shiny. This looks great. It has so much more luster. They're so beautiful. I mean, both of them are really pretty, but I feel like the luster and the life is much brighter in the Bic Boot Creme, where this would automatically just like reflect. This reflects and has more black color in it, like the deep, deep color. The process of shining this boot was much more fun because I felt like I was able to see the progress as I was working on shining this boot. When you put on Kiwi polish, it makes the whole boot look awful. So it's like you can't wait to buff it. But when I was using the Bic, it was just, you saw a richness in color come back to this boot right away. And there's something satisfying about that. We are trying the Bickmore Shine Cloth. We're gonna see if it actually makes these two boots any shinier. Let's read the directions here. Apply polish with cloth, let dry. Use different cloths for color polishes. Shine shoe, yeah, we did all that already. Buff with the soft side. Oh, there's two sides of this? Ooh, there is. This is so soft. Wow. This is definitely gonna make things really shiny. So, I guess we'll try it with the cream polished boot first, but I only do half of it. So let's see if I can manage this. All right, so let's see here. What do we think? Maybe a little bit more shiny on this side? Oh yeah, actually, you can really tell in the camera, in that camera up there. Look at the reflection here. You switch it around. I mean, you still get some shine, but it's not as reflective. Ooh, that's fancy. Cool, okay. I guess now let's try it on the Kiwi boot. Oh, it feels much more glossy on the Kiwi than it did on the boot cream. Much less friction. The boot cream was definitely holding the rag up a little bit, but not much. On this Kiwi, it's like an ice rink. Okay, so there's the side we just buffed out with the shining cloth. So it definitely is shinier on this side. You can tell down here in this area where the arch is. There it is. And here's the side we buffed out. See how much more luster that has? Whew, damn. I wonder which one looks better now. Did the cloth actually make the Kiwi look better than the Bickmore? Whoa. I think it's more shiny. And this boot is even closer to the light. I think my previous ruling about how the cream polish looks better than the Kiwi has to be changed. Because with that shining cloth, the Kiwi looks so much more shiny than the Bickmore cream polish. So the cloth made both boots more shiny, but I have to say that it really did well with the Kiwi, better than what it did on the Creme Polish from Bickmore. Thank you so much for watching today. If you want to get a Bickmore shining rag for yourself, check out the link in the description, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace. It looked like Bickmore had it early on in the show. Hell, they even fooled me. I was gonna make 2 videos. But here comes Bickmore with a helping hand to lend. Yes, it was their shining cloth that made Kiwi win in the end. My name is Jeremiah Craig. Thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to comment below and subscribe. Yeah, I'll see you next time.